It took 8 years to reach this moment. This is Dave Hogye's 1959 Triumph TR3A, fully restored and ready to race. Once a year, California's Laguna Seca racetrack gets sucked into the past. It's home to the Rolex Monterey Motorsports Reunion, where hundreds of vintage vehicles gallop around the 2.2-mile track. 1920s Bugattis, post-war Jaguars, 1970s Can-Am racers, and more fight for first. People like Dave Hogye do it because they love cars, and cars are never better than when they're racing.
It's been a lifelong dream to do some kind of motorsport, whether it's motorcycles or racing cars, but the vintage thing is wonderful.
Dave's dad sold Triumphs in the 50s, so he had a connection to the defunct British company. So in 2008, he spent $3,500 on a 1959 Triumph TR3A. After sitting untouched for more than 30 years, it was in rough shape.
I saw through all the dirt and the grease and grime and the rust and thought, well, this would be a good candidate to build a race car with.
He stripped down the Triumph, knocking away decades of rust and rot. He added a 2.2-liter street-legal engine, sacrificing power for control, like a reasonable rookie. He added a roll cage and fire suppression system, fixed up the interior, and painted the car in its original yellow. After 4.5 years of daily work, the car was ready.
To hear it start the first time, it was just wonderful.
Most people who spend that kind of time and effort on something don't immediately risk destroying it. Nonsense. Dave wanted to race.
The first race, well, I had a couple guys say, just finish the weekend and don't wreck your car, don't piss anybody off.
And this year, he landed a spot at Laguna Seca. It wasn't the most successful race. He was up against more experienced drivers and more powerful cars and finished 24th out of 41. But the Triumph ran smoothly and completed the half-hour race without a mechanical hitch. Minutes after the race, Dave was already talking about ways to improve the car, like a racing engine instead of a street-legal one he's got now. Because let's face it, finishing a race is great, but winning is way better.
We all want to win a race, don't we? That's why we do it.